What up everybody, how you guys doing today? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Shark Never Touch Pro robot vacuum. Alright guys, so this thing is a robot vacuum and it is a robot mop. It is 2-in-1. So what it does is it also washes the mop, it dries the mop, it does all that jazz. So yeah, it has a whole app. The Shark app isn't very good. If you guys remember, a couple months ago, I reviewed the Mova P10 Pro Ultra and I loved that thing. So I'm going to review this one for you guys too, because that video did decently well. This is the Shark Never Touch Pro. It definitely does get long hair wrap. So that will have to be dealt with sometimes. And you will have to pick up for this thing because I think my cat threw up and yeah, just make sure, yeah, make sure you pick up this thing. Its obstacle avoidance is very mediocre. It really, that does not do much. It looks like it would, but it does not. And the pad drying, this has been drying for like over an hour. Well, if it started at 10 and ended about 11, I mean, it's nearly 1 now, and this is still like, you can almost hear the dampness of this. Look, it's like, and it's cold air. It's, well, not cold air, but it's just air. It's not hot air or anything like that. It's not hot water mopping. So this thing definitely is nowhere near as like futuristic as the Mova P10 Pro Ultra. Also, this thing doesn't have an auto cleaning dock. Like it cleans the mop pad, which that seems like it's doing pretty good. Like it definitely cleans the mop pad, I think. Because if this thing ran over throw up, this is pretty freaking clean for doing that. You can definitely see stuff is starting to build up a little bit down there. I've had this thing for a couple weeks now. There's the dirty water tank, and we will look at that. There is the, yeah. But something I will say, this thing is pretty good for vacuuming other than, I mean, you're gonna have to maintain it and pick up before it runs. But mopping, I would not recommend this robot. Like, really, it's just, I mean, if you look at my floors, I mean, it's clean enough. But like, if you look over here, like, I mean, it's definitely not getting everything, you know? And we still mop sometimes. I mean, not really since this came in, but I mean, and it leaves streaks, especially you can see over here. In this room, yeah, you can see that right there. I would not recommend the Shark Never Touch Pro for mopping. It is not good. It just isn't. It's just kind of a fact. Definitely, if you want a really good mopping one, don't go with something that has a mop pad. Use these mop circular things. Use the discs or even a roller. I haven't tried a roller yet, but I've heard they work really well. But these, really none of the robots that have that have done very well in terms of mopping. It does have a bagless auto empty bin, which is really the only reason why I'm gonna keep this robot, because I do prefer bagless over bagged designs because I hate having to buy them. I don't mind taking the filter out, which there are filters in here. You will have to take this out every now and again and bring this over to the sink and wash it with soap. Just put it back in there. And I mean, if it's not gonna go in the next 24 hours, it should be good. Just make sure it's like ringed down, then you can just put it back in there. Just don't run it for a while. Yeah, really all you need to do is right after you do all that maintenance on it, like you have to take out every part of it and obviously replace the mop pad. Honestly, just kind of do like a very small spot cleaning with the mop, and then it will come back and clean the mop for you again, and it will also turn on that dryer, which should help a little bit with getting that ready. But yeah, I am going to do a little cleaning with this. I'm going to try to mop my room and see how it does. Okay, so my cat right here, freaking Reggie, he's a kitten. He makes a lot of messes everywhere. And so he like tipped over a McDonald's bag that had ice cream in it, and it did a good job, like, visibly getting away most of it, but it's definitely still on the ground and it isn't picking up the entire stain. So we're gonna see if it can do it this time, but I'm probably gonna clean this out a little bit before I run it, just because I don't exactly want that in my room. All right, guys, here comes the shark. I have all the sounds turned off. There we go. So that's what it does when it has the mopping attachment on. When it doesn't, it just leaves it there. It can leave the mop pad, which I do like. The Mova P10 Pro Ultra does not have that. But one thing this does have over the Mova P10 Pro Ultra is when it goes to my room, here's my house layout. We're in the middle of remodeling right now. I'll probably make some videos about that. So this thing, the Mova usually gets stuck on this new rug that I got. But this thing really doesn't have a problem with it. It will, here it comes, yeah, it's mopping this way already. I'm trying to. Here it comes. There we go. Yep, it just rides right over. The Mova could not even really get past that. Like you see, this stuff should not be here. This already did a full mop of the house this morning, and mop and vacuum. Like, it should be like spotless. I'm not saying this is a terrible vacuum and mop. Like, I mean, it's better than not having one. I mean, obviously, because it does leave water on the floor, but once again, that leads to streaks. But I definitely think there's better options out there, especially for the price. Like, the Mova is like, what, like 500, sometimes 400? So, I mean, for that price, you really just, there's no reason to get this one when it's like, most of the time it's like double the price. Right now, I believe it is wetting the pad even more, which it's already pretty wet. So that's interesting. It seems like this thing really only does great mopping when it's like doing one room. Like when it does the entire house, it doesn't even seem like it's really wetting the floor. Like right now, it's doing pretty good. Like it's wetting the floor quite a bit. But usually it's not. I'm glad with the light we can really see how it's doing. But you see, I don't really know what it's doing. I mean, that is not the perimeter. I mean, there's a lot more down there. Not exactly sure about that. The mapping is a little odd on this one. The mopping and the mapping. You can see, yeah, it is scrubbing a little bit. And then, yeah, you can see those on the front. That is supposed to be the obstacle avoidance and like the so it sees stuff, but it clearly didn't see that other stuff this morning. Like if your dog has an accident in the middle of the night and you have this thing going out in the middle of the night, I mean, you're pretty much screwed, I think. Especially if it's like small. Like, I mean, the Mova would either avoid it or like, I mean, it would definitely avoid it. It would have a better chance of avoiding it than this one would. That's for sure. It's also a lot louder than the other, than a lot of the other ones. Like, I mean, I don't own a Roborock or anything, but I mean, the only reason I'm comparing it to the Mova is the Mova is the only other one that I have that's like close to where this one is in terms of like tech. I mean, the Mova is actually better than this one, but yeah, like the Mova can reach out its side brush, but this is about the shark. gave me the go-ahead that it is finished. Yeah, it didn't do the whole room. It does look like it got up some of that stain though, which is decent, but still, it's... I just can't get behind spending like 100, like that. I can't get behind spending that much for this, especially when there's so many better options. I don't get this. I really don't. Like, and it has trouble getting back right now. What is this? Your dock is not that way. This thing is overall, like, I mean, it works sometimes, but it is also very, very buggy, and they're just better options, and I would not purchase it. But I will leave a link if you would like to purchase it in the description. I will also leave a link to my merch store. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, as it helps the channel greatly against the YouTube algorithm. And other than that, aim high, not low, and never quit. Peace.